This is Rise and Reign.
Greetings and salutation. Welcome to Rise and Reign, my brothers and sisters. I hope you're having good evening right there. And sit and enjoying this program with a beautiful coffee. And the women right there next to you. Okay? This channel, we always started with a motivation. We always start with the motivation of semen retention. As we are retainers, we're here to remind you the importance of semen retention. But first of all, let me give you the title of this video of today: the key to a fulfilling romantic partnership. We're going to help you to give you some tips, some strategies, how to find suitable partner for you, because it's essential to have some tips so that you can follow those tips and find yourself a suitable partner. But before we get to this subject, brothers and sisters, I would like to start with the motivation of our channel, which is semen retention. Okay. First of all, many things that semen retention, the non-returners say about us, is that semen retention's benefit is simply a placebo effect, because they want to discourage us to undertake in this behavior, which is very constructive for our future lives. But they don't want us to pursue that. They always say this is just a placebo. For example, they'll tell you that increased youthfulness is not true. But I'll tell you, by conceiving energy of your seed, reducing the frequent ejaculation, okay, it may help you slow down the aging process. Because remember, the seed that you have, it comes from food, and the process it comes to build, it is there to build you. Remember when we were younger, when we were born small. 2 times we go and increase in physical health, physical mass, in height, in weight. We increase in physical strength because the food we eat. Okay, this is important. So the energy that is accumulated through food, it's that energy that is transferred through certain process to the seed. So that energy, that nutrition, it's also important to build our physical body and to maintain its usefulness. So if you return, you will notice that you're not going to age as faster as your friends who are ejaculating wrongfully, by pornography, by a wrong pursuit of women, which they're not there to build them. As a returner, you will notice that you're going to have strength, which shouldn't be in your age relationship or friends in relation. You'll find that you're going to have much strength, physically stronger in the age that you should not have. For example, you can be 50, 60 years old, and all those friends of yours, all the relationship of yours that you have the same age or same generation, they will not gonna be as physically stronger as you, because you return the vital essence, the life force that keep us in life and that build us. As I said, we're baby, smaller, to food, to nutrition. It build us to be as we are. So that same energy, that same nutrition, it's concentrated to become semen. So wasting it's wasting a big effort that your body has done to produce, because your body is produced that through a lot of effort and a lot of energy. So when you understand this, you're going to preserve that life force, that energy, and you're going to become younger. You're going to remain, younger, because most of your friends also will notice a certain difference. They might come to you, talk to you. Okay? But now, those who do not want us to undertake in this behavior, which means to become a returner, they tell us this is a placebo effect. That's true. It's not true. They tell you that. But I'll tell you it is true. It's not a placebo effect. You will notice it. But you can notice it through little things like the energy that you have to build yourself, to go to the gym, to train, to become stronger. Okay? To pursue with your plan in life, your career. Okay? Number 2, it improves attractiveness. Okay, semen retention may contribute to maintaining a healthier state of being, which can result to greater physical attractiveness. You won't notice it because that aura that you're gonna build is gonna attract people, females, males. People will not understand that your presence can turn them on. Okay? Semen returners cannot suffer from having a lacking of a partner, because that energy you have, not all human beings will have it. So your presence will be louder than words. Simple by returning. But many people also think this is a placebo effect. That is not true. But try it. See. Give it a year. Become a returner and see how your approach in life will change. How people will approach you. How life itself will become to you. So it will increase the attractiveness. Cultivating virtue. Semen retention requires discipline and self-control, which can help cultivate more virtue characters in life. Because semen retention is the number 1 of discipline that a man can have, because it's not as easy as possible, especially in these proliferated sexual planets. We all have, remember long ago, to see immediately is not as a simple thing. Maybe you have to buy the magazine, take a transport, go to a mall, maybe it's far away from you, check for a magazine, and coming back home can take you hours to get there home, even an hour or 2. And then you watch those magazines. But in nowadays, it's there permanently. Long ago, it will require you maybe to wait for your parent to sleep so you can watch it in television at late night. Maybe there's few programs in TV that you can watch which will be a little bit more or pornographic, so that you can release or play with yourself. But nowadays, it's there, permanent with you, in your hands. Anytime that you feel like it, you can go and watch, masturbate, and enjoy yourself, release. It's destroying us. This sexual behavior is destroying us, it's destroying our lives progressively. Our physical, we are deteriorating physically, but we don't realize it. So it's true that discipline, okay, will also create other disciplinary characters. It will create virtuous characters, because it's the highest virtuous character you can have in this planet, in nowadays, because it's not easy. Retention is a virtual characters you might have, because not everyone are returning. So it's a very big thing. It's not a placebo. It's true. If you return, you're gonna become very, very high level person in terms of your quality of life and characters. You become a high value man. A true high value man do not waste his seed. He has a self-control. He has an emotional control. These are the qualities that you will cultivate when you become a returner. As the ancient Greek philosopher Zeno of Citium said, chastity is the flower of beauty. If you are chaste, meaning avoiding useless sex, if you're a returner, our chastity or celibacy is a period of time. You stop having sex or any kind of relationship or any kind of immorality for a period of time, like a month or 2 or 3. That period is to build your spirituality and build yourself. And that period is the period of chastity. This is how we see it as a returner. You become incredibly beautiful. You'll see female will come to, if you're male, female will approach you much. And also certain male will feel a kind of intimidation toward you. Some will come to you or be attracted to you. Some will avoid you altogether. And certain useless life situation will inevitably go away. So this is the importance of semen retention. Okay? Let's come back to our subject of today, the key to a fulfilling romantic partnership. We're going to teach in these videos how to get a partner. Okay? The key to a fulfilling romantic partnership. Rethinking compatibility. Okay? Many young people believe that finding a maximum compatibility is the key to successful relationship. They think to have a partner, the partner must be somewhat like yourself, which is not so bad if you see it, if you think about it. It's like you're in your comfort zone. But to tell you that is not wrong, that is not the wrong way, I tell you. That's the wrong way. But you need at least a minimum baseline of compatibility paired with complementarity. It shouldn't be a question only of compatibility, but also of complementarity. Okay? You need to find a partner who complements you, okay, who also has a certain balance of compatibility with you. Complementarity is about finding someone who completes you. It's about appreciating the differences and recognizing that the opposite can attract and thrive together. For example, if you have a problem with eyes, you are blind, you cannot marry a blind, because how are you going to build a house? You need somebody who can see so that he can help you. If you can't hear, okay, if you're deaf and dumb, you need somebody who has those senses to speak, to hear, so that he can help you to navigate in this planet. If, for example, you are introvert, okay, you need an extrovert to make the partnership excellent, because each other will create a kind of a balance. They will balance the relationship out. Two extroverts, on the other hand, can create a competitive dynamic because you are too much alike. You need a kind of balance. When you're so serious, at least find somebody who is entertaining. It's going to make your relationship very much enjoyable. Find somebody who has characters that you like in a female, in your family members. When you grow up, you have a mother at least, or you have a father. See if you like your dad, find somebody who's like your dad. If you like your mom, find somebody who's like your mom, who radiates certain energy of the females that you admire. Okay? Who can complete you, who are not exactly like you. But still, you need certain compatibilities. Okay? So how can you create a fulfilling partnership? Here are a few takeaways. One, minimum of baseline of compatibility has to be minimum. You have to ensure common values, that is, you guys have a certain common value. For example, you like the creator God, okay? She also likes the creator God. You like the creator God, but he's an atheist. He does not believe that there is a creator. He does not even worship him. He has nothing to do with God, but you do, or she does. Okay, it's not very compatible. Find somebody, you have something like some common values. Okay, it can be spiritual values, interests. Find somebody you have the same interest. For example, you guys like to play mountain hiking, or playing, running, going to the gym together, something like that, which can build you. Somebody has almost a similar goals like you. For example, building a family, or creating businesses, or improving in life, or changing things. You also have it. Both of you have that same thing. But still, number two, you need to find also in that process somebody have complementaries who can complement you. Complementary values, okay? Find someone who can complete you, okay? And appreciate also the difference. Somebody can complete you, but the problem is they cannot also maybe accept or appreciate your differences. But the one who can complete you and appreciate the differences is suitable for you. For example, as we said, the example of the blind. You're blind, your partner can see. You're spiritually weak, but your partner is very spiritually strong, can foretell you as a prophet. Go this way, don't behave this way, don't do this and do that. Okay, can give you certain awareness that can be amazing. When maybe you spiritually you're sleeping, okay, and you also appreciate that. That is good. But the problem is if that complementary values is not appreciable to you also, or she doesn't appreciate it, the relationship won't work. So one have to complete another, and the other has to appreciate that element of value that the partner bring to your disposition. Okay? Personality profile. Recognize the importance of complementing each other. As we said, you have to recognize that importance of that element. Communication and connection. Prioritize open communication. One of the things that you have to find a partner is a person who can openly tell you what she wants, or a male who can openly tell you what he wants. Okay, this is very important, because the problem is you can be in a relationship thinking your behavior or whatever you're doing, it is aligned or is appreciated by your partner. Maybe she does not appreciate it, maybe she doesn't like it, she's just playing a part. Or maybe you don't like it, you're just playing a part. But when you are open, when you find somebody who can openly talk to you about whatever they're feeling about you in the relationship, that is very important. That can link you together, because that one can understand how to play her part or his part, because he knows clearly what the other partner really wants. The reverse is dangerous. When you don't know, it's dangerous. Okay, it will never work. So these are the signs of you to find a partner. And we know that beauty is a very important thing in finding a partner, especially for us men. Because remember, men are visual. We're attracted to what we see. But the problem is, if that visual is the only criteria for you on selection of a partner, you're going to suffer. You're going to meet a lot of challenges, a lot of problems. It can be infidelity, because you're not the only person who's attracted to that person. It can be manipulation. Maybe that person understands that you like her only for her beauty, so she will play with you. Okay? It's true that we need to appreciate the attraction, that we can approach that person. We need to be attracted to the person, or to follow the person that we're attracted to physically, but it should not be the only criteria. When you approach that person physically, then you can study the person also, certain criteria like certain beautiful behaviors like generosity, kindness, cooperativeness, communication, open communications with you, as she has. Does she has a kind of an open communication? Do you connect together? You see certain value, certain spiritual value, if you guys are matching in that. It's true, as we said, that the physical attraction can play a great role. But if it's only one, you are digging yourself to grave. Okay? So do not make it the single criteria. Okay? And as well, you have to understand that as a man, you need to build your family as early as possible. Some will tell you, no, wait until you become in certain age, like for example 50 or 40. No. In your 20s as a man, you need already to build a family. This also for women. From 18 to 25, you need to have your husband already. If you fail of having a husband, it means you have a spiritual problem, or you have a mental problem, you have some kind of a problem. For a man, if you pass the age of 35 years old and you don't have a family, there is a problem. Either a spiritual problem, or a physical problem, or a mental, or any kind of problem. You need to seek solution. And if you reach your 40 and a man, you don't have a partner, that is now a clear sign. And if you're a man, you're in your 40s, you're 35 years old or 40 years old, you can't have friends who show this kind of weakness, not having a stable family. We know that it's not easy for a man to stabilize, but at least in minimum you can. You can afford at least a room to have a wife if you cannot have a full house. At least you can have a child, even a single one, in your age of 35 or 40. So, it is important, brothers and sisters, to avoid friends, because you see, whoever you are with, their behavior can affect you. So you have to be careful the kind of relationship you are having. So your pies, we come back to a subject. You need to have a woman who share values that you like to be as your mom. Would you like your partner to be your mother? If you think she has this criteria of you being her child, that means she's a appropriate partner for you. Beauty attract first, and then see if she can be as your mom. I'm talking about wonderful mother. I'm not talking about only the possibility of bringing somebody in this planet. I'm talking about taking care, a mother who was cherishing, taking care of you, made you a man. That is the mother I'm talking about. I'm not talking about those mothers who commit abortion. I'm not talking about those mothers who abandon their child in a young age to seek for fun in this planet. I'm talking about serious mom. Okay? So see if your mother qualifies to be as that serious, and look on a partner if she has those kind of criteria. And then she is the one. Focus. Put your energy in this one. It is okay if you have the energy to have 2, 3, 4 wives. But do you really have that possibility? If yes, that's you and the Creator God. But if you can't, focus in one. Build your family. Stabilize it before the age of 40. Remember, as older you become, your sexual activity reduces, especially as men. Your power reduces. So if you undertake in certain behavior, wasting it by changing partners, you will find yourself losing that sexual energy. And in the end, when you get married in the 45, 50, and those age, possibly you're not going to find a woman of that age. You won't like her. Maybe she has too much wrinkles, so she doesn't look so good. You will try to check on younger women who are in their 20s or 30s. And they have so sexual power on them, strength, vitality, that you can never master again. And you will be taking pills, maybe overdosing yourself in pills, and you're going to kill you. So the right time to find a partner and stabilize a certain family, it's on your 20s if you're a man. The early 20s if you're a woman, from 18 to 25. For men, from 25 to 30 years old, you need to already have a kind of a stability, if not, as I said, you need to seek deliverance. If you are in pornography, you need to stop. If you are in masturbation, you need to stop. That will make it will give you that possibility to find a partner. I hope this video was somewhat informative, brothers and sisters. I always appreciate the comments. I always appreciate those who share, those who like, because this is the only way we can benefit from your support. It's like this video, share this video, talk about it to your friends. Okay, subscribe to this channel. Okay, this will mean the world to us. This will motivate us to continue to support each other. Remember, we are here for each other. We are here for each other, brother. Okay, thank you for watching, and this was Rise and Reign. I appreciate your time. Bye-bye.